coach just said if you looked up swagger in the dictionary, your picture would be there. Do you think that's true?
Yeah. Hey. That's tough to answer, actually. No, I think so. I have a lot of confidence in myself and my ability, and the fact that my coach has a lot of confidence in me gives me even more confidence.
I remember I was out here watching the open practice, and you were right behind JC, just giving him the hardest of times. Like, why is that? Like, you're challenging the leader on the team. Why?
I think that I want him to push me, so for him to push me, I got to push him. I like practice to be really competitive, and I think that brings out the best in each other, and I think that makes us better. So I try to be as competitive as possible, and I'm a pretty competitive individual.
He said at Big 12 Media Days that your role as sort of, the motivator, I guess you would call it, is super important.
Yeah.
That's been on every team. I guess, how have you embraced that?
I've embraced it with open arms. Practices can get long, days can get long, school gets long, so me just being the uplifting guy I am and very positive, I try to just get guys going and remember that just take it day by day and try to capitalize on any opportunity that we have.
But shooters have bad days.
No doubt.
So, how do you remain positive when you have a bad day?
You just go back to the basics. Stay in the gym. Stay as much time as you need to be in the gym. If you have a bad shooting day, you go back to the basics and go where you know best, and what you know best is the gym.
Why do you think you've been so successful this year on the court?
Coach challenged me this summer to make a certain number of shots in a certain amount of days, and I think that played a huge dividend to what's happening right now. So all credit is to the hard work that I put in this summer.
What's the goal?
It was 20,000 makes in 28 days. So it was about I think it was 18. It was 830 shots that I had to make a day, something like that.
How many hours in the gym is that?
Sheesh, countless. I don't know. I only count tracks of makes, so I don't really count tracks of how many hours.
How important was having Phil here and having, he had this big milestone that he tried to get every day. And I guess how important was that for you?
Oh, it was huge. Seeing him work every day was huge. You guys got to see what he did on the court, but I got to see what he did off the court, which was huge on the mental side of the game. I learned a lot from him.
And with Coach Boynton challenging you to make those shots, and I know you said it means a lot to you that he has confidence in you, how do you think Boynton's leadership has helped the team this season so far?
I think it's huge. He's our rock. We lean on him when things get difficult and we face adversity, and having a strong leader as him is huge for us.
Keaton's also, known as a dead-eye shooter from deep. What are your interactions with him like? Does he give you any advice?
Oh, all the time. Every time out, I talk to him. That's my guy. KP's my guy. Tells me to shoot my way out of it, if anything. So that's my guy. Yeah, I lean on KP, and I still talk to Phil even to this day. I stay in contact with Phil, and I talk to KP a lot.
Do you find that getting ready for Sunday's game will be any more difficult knowing that, Wichita State's the next team up?
No. Coach plays huge and take one game at a time, one practice at a time. This upcoming game is the biggest game on our schedule. Can't really look to the future. You never know when our next game's going to be, so today he'll probably preach that today's our last practice or something. We just got to take one day at a time. Tomorrow is a promise.
You guys have kind of been challenged a lot so far this season, I'd say, especially for a team that's 6-1. I guess how important have those challenges been for you guys?
It's been huge. I think it shows a lot of character of our guys and our coaching staff and what kind of program we have here. Any adversity that's going on the court or off the court, I think our guys have great character to fight through it, and we stay together.
Over the last year, you've kind of got introduced to college basketball last year. In non-conference, you had a lot of success making three, especially against Wichita State. You had a nice game up there. And then Big 12 play kind of it taught you something, didn't it?
Yeah, no doubt.
How much is experience of having gone through this and gone through an off season? And how much is that playing dividends for you right now?
It's playing huge. It's very pivotal what I learned last year and everything that I learned off the court and on the court. There's no greater teacher than experience, right? So I learned from my trials and tribulations, and I had great people, a great supporting cast that helped me get through those.
Thanks,
Thank you.